At 92, Sarah is living proof that sometimes medical predictions fall short. 12 years ago, at 80, doctors gave her just 3 months to live after discovering cancer. They offered no treatment, so she took matters into her own hands. What followed was a remarkable journey into health wisdom that transformed her life completely. You might be wondering what her secret was. The answer lies in a simple approach to food that anyone can follow. Sarah's story isn't just inspiring, it offers practical lessons for your own health journey. She discovered that by focusing on 10 specific anti-cancer foods and committing to eating only single-ingredient foods, she could potentially change her health trajectory. You can easily adopt this approach too. It doesn't require complex recipes or hard-to-find ingredients. It simply means choosing real foods over the ultra-processed options that dominate grocery store shelves. Have you ever noticed how many ingredients are listed on packaged foods these days? Sarah certainly did, and it changed everything for her. When you choose single-ingredient foods, you're essentially getting back to basic, selecting items that nature created rather than those manufactured in a laboratory. Your body recognizes these natural foods and knows exactly how to process them for optimal nutrition. The beauty of Sarah's approach is its simplicity. You don't need a medical degree to understand it. When you shop the perimeter of the grocery store, focusing on produce, lean proteins, and whole foods, you're already halfway there. Your shopping cart begins to look different, filled with vibrant colors and natural options, instead of boxes and packages with ingredient lists longer than this paragraph. Cancer research continues to uncover connections between diet and disease prevention. While no food can guarantee cancer prevention, evidence suggests that certain foods may help reduce cancer risk. You might already include some of these foods in your diet, but are you consuming them regularly enough to make a difference? Sarah made these foods the foundation of her daily eating habits, not just occasional additions. Berries stand at the top of Sarah's anti-cancer food list. You'll find remarkable benefits in blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These colorful fruits contain powerful antioxidants that help combat free radicals in your body. When you enjoy a handful of berries each morning, you're giving your body natural compounds that may help protect cells from damage. Sarah started each day with a mix of seasonal berries, creating a delicious foundation for her healing journey. Leafy greens played an equally important role in Sarah's recovery. Have you incorporated enough kale, spinach, collard greens, and arugula into your meals? These nutrient powerhouses contain compounds that may help inhibit cancer cell growth. Your body benefits tremendously from the folate, fiber, and various carotenoids found in these greens. Sarah discovered creative ways to include them in nearly every meal, from morning smoothies to dinner salads. Cruciferous vegetables became another cornerstone of Sarah's diet. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage contain sulforaphane, which research suggests may have anti-cancer properties. When you chop or chew these vegetables, you release these beneficial compounds. Sarah made sure to include at least one cruciferous vegetable daily, often lightly steamed, to preserve nutrients while improving digestibility. Garlic and onions might make your breath less than pleasant, but they'll make your body thank you. These allium vegetables contain allicin and other organosulfur compounds that may help prevent certain types of cancer. Your meals become more flavorful and potentially more protective when you base them on these aromatic ingredients. Sarah incorporated fresh garlic and onions as the flavor foundation for almost everything she cooked. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, showed promise in Sarah's anti-cancer approach. You can easily add this golden spice to soups, stews, and warm beverages. When combined with black pepper, your body absorbs curcumin much more efficiently. Sarah developed a daily ritual of enjoying warm turmeric tea with a pinch of black pepper, especially during cooler months. Fatty fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids provided Sarah with anti-inflammatory benefits. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines became regular features in her meal rotation. Your cells use these healthy fats to function optimally and maintain cellular integrity. Sarah enjoyed wild-caught fish 2 to 3 times weekly, always prepared simply to preserve the delicate nutrients. Nuts and seeds offered Sarah convenient sources of plant protein, healthy fats, and cancer-fighting compounds. Walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds particularly stood out for their omega-3 content. Your snacking habits can support cancer prevention when you replace processed options with a small handful of these nutrient-dense foods. Sarah carried a small container of mixed nuts and seeds wherever she went, ensuring healthy options were always within reach. Green tea became Sarah's beverage of choice, replacing coffee and soft drinks. The catechins in green tea, particularly egg, may help prevent cell damage and reduce cancer growth. Your daily hydration routine takes on healing properties when you include several cups of this ancient beverage. Sarah began each morning with green tea and continued sipping it throughout the day. Tomatoes provided Sarah with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that research links to reduced risk of several cancers, particularly prostate cancer. You might be surprised to learn that cooked tomatoes actually provide more bioavailable lycopene than raw ones. Sarah incorporated tomato-based sauces and soups regularly, often making big batches to freeze for convenient meals. Legumes including beans, lentils, and chickpeas completed Sarah's anti-cancer food arsenal. These protein-packed plants offer fiber and resistant starch that help feed beneficial gut bacteria. Your digestive system functions as a cornerstone of your immune health, making these foods particularly important. Sarah prepared a different legume dish each week, exploring global cuisines for inspiration. Beyond focusing on these specific foods, Sarah's commitment to single-ingredient eating transformed her relationship with food entirely. You might find this approach challenging at first in today's convenience-focused world, but the benefits extend far beyond potential cancer prevention. When you focus on single-ingredient foods, you naturally eliminate many of the additives, preservatives, and processing agents that may contribute to chronic inflammation and disease. Have you considered how your food choices impact more than just your weight? Sarah discovered that eating this way not only potentially addressed her cancer, but also improved her energy, sleep, digestion, and overall vitality. Your body is a complex system that responds to the quality of your fuel, just like a high-performance vehicle. When you fill up with premium ingredients rather than low-grade alternatives, every system runs more efficiently. Sarah noticed that within weeks of changing her diet, her persistent brain fog lifted, and she regained mental clarity she hadn't experienced in years. You might find that nagging health issues you've come to accept as normal afternoon energy crashes, digestive discomfort, skin problems, or mood fluctuations begin to resolve when you transition to single-ingredient foods. The inflammation that underlies many chronic conditions often responds positively to this dietary approach. By providing simple, recognizable foods, you support optimal functioning across all systems, creating a foundation for healing that extends far beyond cancer prevention. Sarah's kitchen transformed dramatically during this journey. You'll find the process similarly liberating: less packaging, fewer mystery ingredients, and more vibrant, living foods that actually look like they came from nature. The colors in Sarah's refrigerator shifted from the browns and beiges of packaged products to vibrant greens, reds, purples, and oranges of fresh produce. You'll discover your taste buds actually transforming to becoming more sensitive to natural sweetness and flavors that processed foods had been masking. Many people report that foods they once found bland begin tasting incredibly flavorful after their palates adjust. The simplicity extends to meal preparation too, saving you valuable time. When working with single-ingredient foods, cooking becomes less about following complicated recipes with long lists of ingredients and more about honoring the natural flavors of quality ingredients. Sarah found she could prepare satisfying meals in less time than it previously took to heat up processed alternatives. Her kitchen tools simplified as well, fewer specialty gadgets and more basic equipment for preparing whole foods. Community played an essential role in Sarah's healing journey, providing motivation during challenging days and celebrating victories along the way. You can create your own supportive network by sharing what you're learning with friends and family who might benefit. Sarah joined several local food co-ops and farmers markets, connecting with others who shared her approach to eating. These relationships provided her with new recipes, encouragement during difficult days, and a sense of belonging that nourished her spirit as much as the food nourished her body. If this information resonates with you, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to continue this conversation and join our growing community. Your questions allow us to address specific concerns in future videos, and your insights might provide exactly what another viewer needs to hear. Your experiences might inspire someone else facing similar challenges who feels alone in their journey. When you share this video with others who could benefit, you expand our community of people committed to health wisdom and natural approaches, creating a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond your own kitchen. Remember that Sarah's story represents her personal experience, not a guaranteed treatment plan or medical advice. Everybody is unique, and what worked beautifully for Sarah may work differently for you. You should always consult healthcare professionals about your specific situation before making significant dietary changes, especially if you're currently undergoing treatment. Sarah maintained open communication with her doctors throughout her journey, incorporating their recommendations alongside her nutritional approach. However, incorporating more of these natural, single-ingredient foods into your diet represents a positive step anyone can take toward better health, regardless of your current condition. Even small changes implemented consistently can lead to remarkable results over time. You might start by simply adding one anti-cancer food to each meal rather than attempting a complete dietary overhaul overnight. Your journey toward better health can begin with your very next meal choice, something as simple as adding berries to your breakfast or replacing one processed snack with nuts or seeds. The path to wellness isn't about perfection, but about making incrementally better choices whenever possible. Sarah often says she's grateful for the diagnosis that ultimately led her to this life-changing approach to food. You too might find that challenges sometimes open doors to unexpected wisdom. The community gathering around these principles continues to grow, sharing recipes, encouragement, and success stories. Will you join us on this journey towards simpler, more intentional eating? Let today mark the beginning of your own exploration into the power of real food. You have nothing to lose and potentially everything to gain by incorporating more of these nutrient-dense options into your daily life. Connect with us in the comments below, share your favorite anti-cancer foods, or ask questions about getting started. Like and subscribe to stay connected with our growing community of health-conscious individuals. Together, we're rediscovering ancient wisdom about food as medicine, one single ingredient at a time.